Welcome back to the 10 warning signs of burnout. Today is number 7, and today let's chat about negativity. So in this 10-day video series, we are addressing the 10 warning signs of burnout. So before we dive into today's main topic, let's chat about the types of burnout. Most people don't know, and I certainly did not know, that there are 3 different types of burnout. The first type is what is known as overload burnout. This is a type of burnout that is caused by working very hard and constantly pushing to be successful. This was my type. I was constantly pushing towards my career goals, and in doing so, I put my health and personal life at risk. Because of my ambitious attitude, the negative attitude starts to show up in this type due to the feelings of exhaustion, both physically and mentally. The second type is called under-challenged burnout. This is when you feel underappreciated. You get bored and you don't see any learning or growth opportunities, with your job or work. These are the ones that are, you're not enjoying work and you have no passion for what you're doing. This is when you perceive as being, stuck in that job or in that rut. The attitude is more negative and they avoid engaging and they avoid responsibilities. The third type is known as neglect, and this type experiences feelings of helplessness. This is also accompanied with feelings of, being incompetent and not good enough, imposter syndrome. The ones that fit into this type also find it difficult to, keep up with demands of work. They are seen as unmotivated. The negative attitude is more internal in that they have this mental negative self-talk loop that's running constantly. So as you can see just from these 3 types, that the negative attitudes, they're a key component in identifying burnout. The negative attitude then begins to show up as a reduction in productivity, low energy, and feelings of helplessness. So depending on the individual and their circumstances, it either begins in the workplace or in the home environment. But regardless of the origin, it eventually will impact every aspect of life. Burnout is a true state of emotional and physical and mental exhaustion that's caused by prolonged stress. It is due to the constant demands that leads to feeling of overwhelm and emotionally drained. This constant negative attitude and feeling of hopelessness and helplessness leads to chronic stress. This in turn leads to chemical changes in the body and results in the body's hormone imbalance, which depletes the natural brain's chemicals that are needed and responsible for emotions such as happiness. That in turn impacts the immune system, which then leads to the physical breakdowns. So, now that you know that negativity is another warning sign of burnout, what can you do to release those negative emotions? Well, here's a few tips. How about begin creating some positive affirmations and mantras? Practice saying them to yourself every day to just start reinforcing a positive outlook. Be gentle with yourself. When you identify the negative emotions or thoughts, just gently stop yourself and do a course correction by becoming more present. And don't beat yourself up. Just simply do a quick pivot into thinking about something right now in the present. Find 3 things to be grateful for, right here, right now. Another thing you can do is to get active. Studies have shown that the positive impact on the body and the mind is just as simple movements occur. You can just get up and go for a walk, jump up and down, dance, or move your body. I enjoy adding some fun music to get my mood into the fun zone. Releasing negative attitudes and emotions, it takes a conscious effort and a determination to take back control of the situation. But be gentle with yourself. It takes practice. So be kind and loving, knowing that you are making a choice to focus on, being proud that you are on the right track. So that concludes today's video on the 10 warning signs of burnout. I really hope that today's video will help you to prevent burnout and live a fuller and happier life. Hey, if you didn't, please click on the link below and go download that free PDF for the warning signs of burnout. Also, one more thing, I would like to ask you for some help. Hey, I'm doing some research on preventing stress, and I'm looking for some businesswomen that are struggling with overwhelm and are at risk for burnout. I want you to join me for a quick 15, 20-minute chat, and during that time, we're just going to talk about your concerns and your challenges. Now, I'm not attempting to sell you anything. This is me researching, but you can talk to me about anything and ask me about some tools that might help you to relieve some of your stress and prevent burnout. So I would love to help you out and manage your stress and get to know you a little bit and understand what you're dealing with. So if you're interested, please book a free session. Just click on the link below. So that's a wrap for today. Check back for the next video in our 10 warning signs series, and I'll be talking about the next sign on our list of the 10 warning signs of burnout. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.